That shit was pretty tight. Scars of Envy, Stronger Than the Storm. Old Scratchfoot says I embarrassed her on the air. Something wrong with that woman. But anyway, Scars of Envy, Stronger Than the Storm. I'm Jay Stone. You listen to my show at rockmetaltalk.com. The little guitar riff there, the clean guitar, reminded me a little bit of actually 18 in Life. I don't know if that... I love the song, but that's just what it reminded me of. A couple of notes there. But anyway, the Black Crowes, they're going to release the first 4 American recording albums on high-grade 180-gram vinyl. I prefer it on 180 grams of weed, but Warren is talking to producer Michael Wagner about their next studio album, so they're going to work on something. Again, Jamie Lane, he was actually a good friend of the show when we first started out. Glenn Danzig will stop touring at some point, which I wish he would just stop doing it now. I don't think anybody even gives a shit about him. Now there's some kid posting pictures around saying he beat him up on stage and shit, and there's no proof. But if he did it on stage, someone was videotaping it somewhere. So you got to give him the benefit of the doubt there. I don't know what transpired since then, but whatever. I don't know why anybody would even follow Danzig. He's pretty much, just my personal opinion, he's a tool. He's made some great music, but really, after Mother, what really was there? Enough riding it out. If you don't like touring and don't like dealing with the fans, fucking stay home. Go work at Pet Supermarket where you can get your kitty litter at a discount. Linum, I think that's how you say the name of the band. One of the guys is in the band with Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses. But that band is going to release a new EP called Bombshell. And the new song, Send You Back, is streaming on the internet now. So if you're into that. And speaking of Guns N' Roses, once again, Slash is 90% done writing his next album. So that's pretty cool. Slash has always been an amazing talent. I do wish in my lifetime that that he does get back with Guns N' Roses. And maybe Skid Row would wake the fuck up and get back with Sebastian Bach and do a fucking world tour. That would be mind-blowing. Rob Zombie takes people on a guide through his Great American Nightmare, which, last year, those horror houses, they were popping up in other states. This year, it's back to just being in Illinois. So I don't know what's going on there. I wish I could get up there and go to it. That's something I would love to do. I would love to see that like as a tour or something and just be set up for like 10 days from August to Halloween in different cities, or 5 days or something, and give people a chance around the country to see that. And have him play at the same time, set it up as a tour. I mean, I don't know how expensive it is, but if you had this set up in all these other states, you can manage this and pull it off. But that's just another fucking dream of mine, is to make it over there. By the way, I got turned down for my NAMM pass. So it looks like I won't really be flying out there to attend it because they don't want me there anyway. So they don't feel I'm going to cover their product. But I was going to live broadcast and do different things from there, and it would only been a benefit to them. But if anybody can hook me up with a pass, let me know as soon as possible. They want to know if Wolfgang Van Halen will return to Tremonti, or Tremonti, however you say Mark's band, now the Van Halen tour is over. I say that could be part of my Who Gives a Shit segment if I brought it back. Because who really gives a shit? Does anybody care about fucking Wolfgang? Yeah, he might be a good musician, but if my fucking father was fucking Van Halen, I wouldn't be sitting here fucking doing this shit. My father was Wolfman Jack. That's who he was. Wolfman fucking Jack, not Wolfgang Van Halen. Long Island band, hardcore band, whatever you want to call them, Vision of Disorder, VOD. Some of those guys were in Blood Simple at one point. The title track for their new album is streaming. It's Razed to the Ground. These guys are legendary from Long Island. I remember when they used to play it. There was like this thrift shop place on Route 109. It was down in Babylon, kind of. And they like donated stuff for the people who had AIDS and stuff. But they used to put on concerts in the warehouse. And that's where they came up through. So seeing those guys still going somewhat strong today is pretty cool, seeing I come from the same area. Universal Music Publishing acquired the rights to Dee Snider's Twisted Sister catalog, consisting of 69 songs, so that's probably a pretty lucrative deal for Dee Snider. He grew up in he didn't grow up. He lived in an area close to where I grew up, in Babylon area. It was called Dix Hills. He's out in like Stony Brook or something now. He's been in places where I worked and stuff. I've seen him dozens and dozens of times. We went to his house trick-or-treating and shit like that. But anyway, it's probably a lucrative deal for him and the guys in Twisted Sister. I do believe that he probably owns most of the rights. I'm not sure how that works, but it does include all, We're Not Gonna Take It and all of that stuff and all the hits. So who knows? I just hope they don't sell it and you hear it on every Taco Bell commercial. Because I'm not going to take it, motherfucker. So that's pretty much it. It was an exciting show. It's just about 2 hours by the time I play these next two bands. Those next two bands are Verse the Theory, their song Welcome Home. So I'm just going to get it out there now. And the band Knowing Forever and their song Painful Memory. So I thank you guys for tuning in. Thank Ricky and his wife for listening and, making me laugh during the music segments of the show. And thank you for the compliments. And thanks my wife for scratching her foot over my sexiness. She's a ding-dong. I don't want you talking about me on the air. I don't think you have a choice. What are you going to do? Stop me? She won't even pay attention. She don't. Let me tell you, $399 for an iPad was the greatest thing I ever spent $399 on. Because it keeps her shutting the hell up across the other side of the room. Oh, yeah, now you got something. Now you got something to look at, huh? Oh, she gave me the finger. Yeah, I'll show you my finger. You stick that finger up again. The studio is inside my house now, so it is interesting to see what develops. But the shows might get crazier because Ding Dong won't be here on Thursday nights anymore. So we're gonna see what happens there. That's it. I'm showing her my finger live on the air. You ready? Here, showing my finger to you. You see? She just wanted to see my cock. I swear I was in the pool. I was in the pool, I swear to God. It's shrinkage. I got the George Costanza dick. I'm hung like a light switch. But anyway, here's Verse the Theory. Welcome home. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in every Thursday night, live at 8 p.m. and then go to the website and look at my affiliates and click on some fucking links over there or something. You know what I'm saying? Check out the archives. Check out everything. Because I'm cool as fuck. You could be in my bushes sniffing my socks. Here's Welcome Home by Verse the Theory. I'm Jay Stone. Rock Metal Talk.
all started out one day. We watched our time and we never played these stupid little games. You had so many promises to me, I had so many promises